Peace, beloveds. It's your big brother, Cool Ken. Let's stop the violence movement, Cincinnati chapter. We're going through a lot of stuff right now, and it's ridiculous, actually. I'm going to speak about a few things that's affecting all of us. And it's affecting some of us more than others. But with me being a black man, I have to be one who stands up and speak out against what's wrong. Bottom line, I mean, we all have our own opinions and what we would do and da 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 da. But at the end of the day, we have to take individual responsibility of ourselves in order to make a change. Like I said, I come to you in peace with the utmost respect. Some of you don't want to hear it. You don't have to listen, so you can turn me off right now. I'm speaking to those who want to be motivated, who want support, and who aren't afraid to stand up. When people stand up, other people sit down. And I speak in peace. As I say, we can handle this in a way that doesn't have to result in violence. I applaud those who are out there making an effort. Those who aren't afraid to speak out. Those who aren't afraid to stand up. Because of you are those who are the background and the backbone of our communities. We need you to continue doing what you're doing and making a positive influence on what's happening in our country today. Most recently, Mike Brown was murdered in Ferguson, Missouri, by the police. Right before that, Eric Garner, New York City, was murdered by the police. People want to, put racial overtones on it. Of course, I mean, you can. I mean, why would you think anything different? I'm going to tell you why. It's the police against civilians. Now, due to the fact of the color of our skin, we're going to be targeted first. I don't accept that, and neither should you. But justice will never be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as we are. Think about it. It's millions of people that aren't affected by none of this stuff. Violence doesn't touch their doorstep. They don't have to worry about telling their children to be careful and so forth. They don't have to worry about the gun violence in the neighborhoods. We shouldn't have to worry about that either. I shouldn't have to tell my nephew and the kids who I coached to steer away from gangs. There are so many different things out here that can hurt us. And what made me want to step up and speak out is I see this ICE challenge against ALS. It's a great movement. It's a great movement. ALS can touch anybody. And here we are, coming together for a cause that may or may not hit your doorstep. Something that can affect us all every single day is racism. Why can't we come together to fight racism the same exact way that we fight diseases? Because racism is a disease in itself. It's a disease. It's a mind state. It's something that we've been born with and that we share and we're spreading about. And it's killing us. Literally. Not figuratively. It is killing us. People are afraid of me because of the color of my skin. And then I have to defend myself when I speak out. They say, "Oh, you playing a race card." There is no such thing as a race card. I was born black. We were born slaves. My ancestors, from what I've been told. because we've been told a bunch of lies. So when you gather the information and you find out the truth, we confused. You get mad because you're like, hold up. I thought Santa Claus was real. We have to stop lying to ourselves. We have to stop lying to our children. We have to stop lying. We have to quit exaggerating. The media is terrible. They edit. They copy and paste. They can make you look bad. They can really, really make you look bad. But something that they're missing, they're forgetting that we're human just as they are. Humans we're not perfect. We make mistakes. But the one thing, the beauty of humans is that we learn and we can adapt. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to challenge you to adapt. I'm going to challenge you today. I'm going to challenge us to get over the cognitive dissonance. And for those who don't know what cognitive dissonance is, look it up. Look it up. Do some research. Gather the information yourself so you can figure out what's going on here. I mean, when we're confronted with a challenge, you get new information. A lot of us don't even want to hear it. You don't want to hear the information that's going to save you. You don't want to hear the information that's going to help you because you're afraid of the truth. Don't be afraid. All we got to do is stand up together. Now, back in the day, we used to march. Everybody get together, we march, and we have, signs, and so that doesn't work. It doesn't work. It hasn't worked. It's not going to work. So how do we come together? We're going to use this. This is the vehicle that we're going to use. The internet. Everybody has a computer. Everybody has a smartphone. Everybody looks at YouTube. If we're able to share the silly fight videos and the stupid challenges, all these different challenges that are out there, if they're able to go viral, so can this. I was thinking about this, and I think I got a pretty good idea. Because the thing is that we're all humans, like I said, and it seems as if we've forgotten humanity. They're fighting overseas. I send my prayers to the families and everybody that's overseas, over in Palestine and Israel. It's wrong. I hate war because it serves no purpose. You are murdering human beings. For what? Why? Nobody can answer it. They say, oh, religion. God doesn't want you to be killing people. It doesn't make any sense. All you have to do is have some common sense. That's it. Just use a little bit of common sense that you have, and you know in your heart it's wrong. You know that's wrong, what's going on over there. What's going on right here in our country is wrong. It's wrong. We have black on black crime. We have white on white crime. We have all type of crime and violence is going on every single day. For what? We all know it's money based. Money is the root of all evil. Money, everybody's chasing this imaginary dollar, this imaginary dream to live better, opposed to setting up a future for your family and friends. You got to set your future up. It's not about the quick dollar, but everybody's chasing it. Everybody's chasing it. I'm chasing it. You're chasing it. We have these bills we have to pay. So of course it's going to frustrate. Of course it's going to aggravate us because we're all going through it. We'll all go through it, no matter what color you are. But the media paints the picture as if it's just black people are the poor people. Black people are the people on food stamps. Black people are the ones who commit crime. And they do that to continue, not create, because the division is already there. Let's not get it twisted. The division has been there. But they want to keep it divided. That's why President Barack Obama was elected, to wake it back up. They say racism doesn't exist. You pull the race card. No, it's if you can't speak to me the same way you will speak to your friends when I'm not around, that's a problem. I have friends of all nationalities because that's the way we were raised. Black people are raised to be accepting. That's just the way it is. I mean, when we're kids, we have white doctors, we have white mailmen, we have anybody comes to the black neighborhoods. And I always used to think, why is that? Why can't I go to their neighborhood, but they can come to mine? I didn't, I used to always, kind of bothered me because when I think that I would be safe in their neighborhoods, times have changed now, but still, you can feel the tension. You can feel the tension. And the reason why we have those tensions is because in our quote-unquote neighborhoods or our hoods, we don't own anything. We don't own anything. We don't own the stores. We don't own anything. We rent everything, the apartment buildings, whatever's there in our quote-unquote hoods, it's owned by somebody else. So that's why it's easy to tear something up because it's not yours. People have been frustrated and aggravated for years. But it's time to change. We got to change the thought process. So all we have to do is change the way you're thinking, y'all. You got to be positive on this. One thing that I learned from our forefathers is the right to boycott. We haven't boycotted in years. Nothing that matters, But opposed to being violent out here, we need to use this internet for what it can do. It can spread instantly. What we need to do is boycott. And I'm gonna bring up 3 things that we can boycott. And we need to unite and do this. It's black, white, Hispanic, whoever you are. If you are a human being in America and you have to pay to put gas in your car, $3 or something, that affects everybody. It's not a black or white thing. That's a green thing. That affects everybody. The radio, that affects everybody. This fast food stuff that they're feeding us, that affects everybody. It's not good. So we need to stand up and say no. You don't have to use your hard-earned money to buy gas at that price. It doesn't make any sense. They're just showing us how stupid we are and how dependent we are as human beings, as human Americans. I could care less, like I said, I could care less what color you are. If you're here in America, you're American. Bottom line. Because at the end of the day, when it hits the fan, we're going to have to fight together anyway. If it goes down like that, you're going to have to unite with somebody. You're going to have to borrow something from somebody. So let's do this, y'all. Let's hit them where it hurts. Let's hit them in the pockets. That's what my granddad used to say. Hey, don't hit them in the mouth. Hit them in their pockets. That's what we're going to do. All right, first thing first. Turn off the radio. Don't listen to the radio no more. Nothing. Especially the hip-hop stuff, because it's not hip-hop anyway. It's trash. They're polluting. It's pollution. They're polluting our youth. With all the sex, all the violence, all the drug talk. It's not good. It's not good. And there's nothing you can say to justify what's going on. It's not good. So turn it off. Let's turn it off. Let's turn it off. Gas. Now, I know you're going to say, oh, you crazy for that. I got to get to work. I got to get to work. Da-da-da-da. All right, cool. Don't buy gas for an entire week. Because you see how they up the prices anyway. On the weekend, they up the prices. Hey, we got to figure out a date. They were not going to purchase gas. All right? 3, boycott the fast food establishments, especially McDonald's. It's garbage. It's garbage. You're feeding that stuff to your little children. It's garbage. Don't feed that to your kids, please. I'm not feeding it to mine. Don't feed it to yours. And since no one wants to actually go out and protest, we do a quiet protest from the comforts of your own home. Utilize the internet in a positive way. And let's spread this message out. I'm Cool Ken. You can go to coolken.com. Support the movement, y'all. Stop the violence out here. Much love and respect for each and every last one of you. Thank you for taking the time out to listen to this rant. Peace.